snippet of how marketing has actually revolutionized over the years. Okay, so for the next keynote, the name and the words Launchpad. And Launchpad has actually been very instrumental in bringing this event to us this morning. So it's a little bit of a change where the person I'm going to invite on stage is actually going to be sharing with us how his journey has begun from humble beginnings to where he is today. Launchpad is also a HubSpot Silver Partner. And without much ado, let me invite upon the CEO and founder of Launchpad to share with us his amazing growth stories, Mr. Wing Hong.
Hi everyone, how are you guys feeling? Oh, it's working. Alright. Okay, how many of you heard of Launchpad before this event? Oh, wow. Wow, that's surprising. Thank you. So, my name is Wing Hong, and today I'm going to share a humble story of how Launchpad started. So, I was born in Ampang, still staying in Ampang. Who of you love Ampang? No? Oh, thanks. Ampang is very famous for the food, like Yong Tau Fu. My favorite food since young. And then, staying in Ampang, I witnessed something very interesting. Like, there's one basketball court there, right? I play basketball. There's one basketball court there. You can see 4 generations of people playing basketball. How amazing is that? And then the basketball, right? Actually, there's a 5th generation of people. They are not playing basketball, but they are gambling at the side. Or they are either playing Chinese chess. But the thing about what I want to say, really want to say is, I'm from Ampang, and when I was very young, I did not have any ambition at all. I did not have a dream. I did not have a goal. There was one time my mom asked me, "Is it Wing Hong? What do you want to do in future?" And I was a heavy gamer that time. I was playing Dota every time. And I told her that I would be very happy if I can find a job in 7-Eleven. and she scolded me and she beat me that day. It was the funniest thing ever. But, you know, actually what really changed what I do, what really changed my mindset is when this happened. So the fall. Back in 2017, when I was 17, sorry, when I was 17, I was still studying in high school. I was studying in Kelana Jaya, but I stayed in Ampang. So at that time, it was just a normal day. During the weekend, I would go back home, but during the weekdays, I would stay in my auntie's house. It was just like any other day. I went back home, and then the next day I woke up on Saturday morning, right? And then I saw my grandma sitting on the sofa, staring out the window and doing nothing. So I never saw things like this happen before, because my grandma is the happiest person that I've ever known. Always laughing, always smiling, always making everyone happy. But on that day, this is the first time I see her like that. So I asked her what happened, but she didn't tell me anything. It's not a single word came out of her mouth. But when I looked closer, I realized that there are tears rolling out of her eyes. Soon, I found out that our family is having a very serious financial issue, and all of us has to move out of the house. Like next week, like instantly. So I didn't know what to do. All the chillness and playing games, all those relax, gone. Like I have to start thinking what I want to do. And I realized that time, what I'm thinking is that I feel that I'm a failure, because my family, we are 3 generations staying in one house, I feel that everyone is struggling, everyone is trying to find a way, but I was still studying, I couldn't do anything, and I felt horrible at the time. I felt that I'm a failure. But it took me a couple months to get over the emotional state, and I started, this is where I started. I started a pet shop. Cute, right? Anyone love pets? Eh? But an online pet shop. It's called Adam Pets. So what we do is we deliver pet food, like dog food, cat food through online. Because I used to own a golden retriever, and I found that my grandma, she go to Tesco, right, and she buy like a big pack of dog food, and then she need to bring it to the car, and then bring it back home, then bring it back into the house. I felt, why not just get someone to deliver it for you? So that was what I was doing. And when I just started, right, I thought it was going to be, oh, everyone is expecting this coming. I just need to start a website, and then everyone will start buying from me. I even had a ribbon ceremony on my own. I had a medal, so I used my finger, cut a ribbon, I took a picture, uploaded it on Instagram, and then I called it opening. But one week later, nobody knows us. I bought 1,000 fake likes on Facebook. It's fake likes. They don't know us. Nobody know who are we and what we do. I think my mom knows. So I was very sad. Honestly, I was like eating instant noodle every day. It wasn't healthy, and I want to know what is it that works for other people. I heard that people say that people in US, people in other countries, they are so many years advanced compared to Malaysia. So I went to research what are the US people doing in marketing, and I didn't know this guy. Yeah, Gary Vee, my lifesaver. Have a clap for him. He practically changed my life. I'm not selling the book, but when I was researching, I found this guy, and then he wrote this book called Jab, Right. Basically, he said that in everything you do, even in content marketing or social media, you gotta learn to give value before you ask for something. I realized that I was taking all the time. I was asking people like my friends, my family to buy from me without thinking what value can I bring to them. So after that, I went and do a lot of research on dog owners, cat owners, what are the pain points that they are facing. I found that one of the pain points is that they don't know what they should feed or what they shouldn't feed to their dog. And I made this post. 18 types of foods that the dogs must avoid. And I thought, wow, my content solved their problem. I have, under every photo, right, I have a call to action. It's like, oh, check out our discount, 60% discount up to, visit this link. Then I launched it. I thought, wow, everyone is gonna go boom again. And this happened. I said, walao eh. Again. Then I realized, actually the real problem is that there is no audience. Imagine I'm speaking today, but none of you are sitting here. I'm just speaking to chairs. Even if I'm delivering, even if Obama is standing here right now, and he's delivering a very sound, a very powerful speech, it wouldn't deliver any value because there's no audience. So I found out that my mom is maybe sitting there. That's my only audience. And so I need to find my audience. I was struggling, I was eating instant noodle as every day. So I do not have a budget to do that. So I gotta find a free way to do it. Okay, so I found this. Anyone joins like Facebook groups here?
Yes.
Yes? So that time I found out that, in these groups, right, like dog lovers of Malaysia, dog for sale, all these are, I calculated there are about 450,000 and more members inside. All Malaysians who owns a pet or they want to own a pet. And the rule they say, no advertising. But I'm not advertising, I'm just sharing contents. So I decided to share all my content to all these groups. If you're in one of these groups, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But that's what I gotta do to make a living. So imagine what happened after I shared the post.
You got budak.
Yeah?
You got budak.
Let's see. I made it. So this was the result. This was the actual result. Like, without spending a dime on Facebook ads, because I was broke, I'm able to generate 5,000 traffic to my website every week for 2 weeks straight. Because 140,000 people are sharing my post. They are my promoter, they are sharing my post. And every photo, imagine inside, every photo also got one call to action. If you are a pet lover, and if you are looking for pet products, there is up to, well, I think it's 70% or 60% discount. Just click here, under every photo. Averagely, each photo, there will be 5,000, 6,000 people sharing it. So I didn't really count everything up. But as you can see here, it's 143,000 shares. So I didn't know what I was doing. Like, I went to Google to search what pet owners are looking for. I did a post, used paint to draw the cookie, cut and paste, and this happened. Yeah. So let's talk about Launchpad. How I was running a pet shop business, and how did it lead here? It doesn't make sense, right? It does. So when I was running the pet shop, just now you guys see a lot of share, right? One of my friends who runs a business as well came to me and then he said, "Wing Hong, I saw my wife sharing your post. What the heck? How do you do that?" And then I started to share advice with him. I shared with him, "Oh, this is actually because Jeb right book lah. You must read the book. I did this research on Google. I just copy and then you use Paint to do this image like that. Then you post up." He said very technical. Then I had no choice, but I offered him help. I said, "Why not? Let me help you." But then I found out that when I'm able to help one business owner like that, I'm actually not just helping one business owner. I'm actually helping every person in the organization. Like, if the business do well, the business owner's wife, business owner's family, they all can live a happy life. And then I think, I cannot change the world, but at least I can make a difference to somebody and change their world. Isn't that awesome?
Yes.
Like, what if I can do this every day? I would feel, it doesn't feel like work anymore if I can do this every single day, if you ask me. So, after helping one person, then he introduced his friend. Then his friend introduced his friend. His friend introduced his friend. Launchpad was started. It really, when I was doing the pet shop, I see that I can solve a problem, but I felt that it's more like I want to do a business because I want to do a business. I start a business because I want to start a business. But when I do this, when I do like thinking of strategy, helping businesses grow, helping them to generate more revenue, I felt like, when I say my family finance very bad that time, I felt that it's like recovery to me when I'm able to help people. I feel better when I can help others. So that's why I think Launchpad is not just a business because I want to start a business, but Launchpad is my passion. This was my office. Not the entire space, but the table. and negotiated with a friend of mine. I asked him, bro, Starbucks, every day go Starbucks work, right? Very expensive. You lend me a table, I do your ads for you. Then I got this table. Actually, I bought the table, I got the space. And then, very luckily, we met HubSpot, and we are now the official agency partner of HubSpot. And with HubSpot, right, basically, at the beginning, we were just doing like social media stuff, things like that. But with HubSpot, we're starting to do this thing called inbound marketing. How many of you understand what inbound marketing really is? Nice. Okay, so for those that don't really know the concept, maybe I can explain a little bit. I use a very layman term. See this bear catching a fish. This is outbound marketing. What do I mean? When you have you want to close a client, right? You want a new client. Normally, what do we do? Go and find them. Wait, buy from me. Go and attack them. You go and hit flyer. Like, people feel very annoyed. But when you're the bear, you need to catch the fish. That's outbound marketing. Believe it or not. But if you look at inbound marketing, it's like fishing. My fishing buddy is inside the room. So what we did was, I actually made an observation. When I was fishing, right, it took me like a few hours until something bite the bait, right? But if I throw some bait far from the hook, right, a lot of fish actually will come first. But they don't know that my hook is there. You see? So, just now I talked about the jab, right hook. So, I think inbound marketing is about how you know what fish you want tuna. So what does tuna like to eat? Worms, maybe. So throw some worm here, leave the tuna here, and then put a huge worm here. They will bite on. That's how you need to get client in 2018, 2019. Understand? I think this is the simplest way I can explain this. Okay. So by using this thing called inbound marketing, we are able to help clients. We help clients before to generate 300,000 revenue in one day. We also help clients to save half of their costs. Like basically, whatever they spend, now they only need to spend half of their costs using inbound marketing. We also did this. This is like a very proud client. What I feel, because on a Facebook post, right? Because every pregnant mother, when they want to deliver a child, they need to know what they need to bring. Right? But by understanding that, we created this list, and then we just run ads and we target the mothers. A lot of them download. After they download, right, we just say, hey, since you are delivering, right, you have these products. They buy them. Okay. So this is my team now. Those are my partners. So those are my partners. And then this is the amazing HubSpot team. We took this photo in Singapore. I'm now also a trainer. I'm not very like super serious kind of person, but I make things simple so everyone can understand. Anyone actually watched this video before? Oh, hey. What? Brother. Okay. Okay, so this, I'm also what I'm trying to say is I'm also a practitioner of inbound marketing, although the term is very new to me. Like when I started the pet shop, when I did the post, I didn't even know what is it called. I thought it's just like Facebook post. But it's actually called inbound marketing. So this is me. If I look back to what happened previously, my life during the entire journey. I think what really makes me proud, what really makes me happy, is that I can help clients, yes, I can help businesses, I cannot change the world, but I can change their world. But the one thing that really, I say, every morning I wake up, I'm smiling, I can't think. I think the true happiness, what I'm trying to say, is this. Oh, not this. Not this. This. Everyone is here. Thank you, really thank you for coming. It's our first event, but we really didn't expect that much support from you guys. Wow, amazing. Oh, okay. So if you guys want to know more about inbound marketing, or if you want to know me or you want to talk to us, just you can scan this code and you'll be able to schedule a meeting with us. I would be super happy to share my passion about inbound marketing with you guys. Thank you so much.